PUBG Mobile and the excitement it is bringing here in the South Asia PMCO full split regional finals. And what I love so much is that we are at the highest standard of South Asia gameplay, and it is divided by points, minuscule. There's nothing between these teams at the top of the standings. Looking at the top of this map, you have the play.
Here we go. Regaltos sees a few of the players scurrying there across the terrain. It's going to be Mayhem who he's going to get the drop off. He can also relay the information over to Viper about the fact that there's players here on the rooftop. INS as well going to be coming into this picture. But who's going to be painting the victory for their team?
So Regaltos, they're kind of, him and the rest of the team are rotating a little bit more down south, but always catches out a member of ETG Brawlers.
And this is where the communication was so paramount here. While Fnatic as well going to be taking advantage of ETG Brawlers. They're having such a tough time here as Iconic trying his hardest to trade his teammates and back up his team as Nova slowly but surely crawling back as Dark wants to join into this one as well. Scout able to finish off the job versus Nova. Dark as well is being shut up by Oasis. Oasis in such a strong position here, but actually Dark wins that duel as the players from Fnatic come charging in, but they're charging into their graves. Iconic with more damage onto Scout. And here is the ending potentially for Fnatic, because it's really just Scout to do it all. Dark, Iconic, they can see the players just by the trees, and here. Oh, the spray is so good again from Scout, but look at this, he's being third-partied again, just shot in the side.
Where's Paratosh? Where is it to provide that support for Scout OP? Oh my god, the Molotov connects. It goes down, knocks out Scout OP. Paratosh was actually reviving always.
And now with this, ETG Brawlers may capitalize on the fact that more of the players are down from Fnatic. But Paratosh trying his hardest to keep his team inside the game as Dark goes down, but Iconic makes it happen. And now it's all down to the 1v1 between Oasis. Iconic does it. Fnatic are eliminated in 13th.
Always, you butchered that. He was so low. Iconic, look how low and healthy he was. There was no way ETG Brawlers should have won that. But now Fnatic are taken down. And Soul, what can they do?
INS are going out in 12th. Entity Gaming only one player remaining. ETG Brawlers with 2. Look at Megastars there at the top of the kills and with 4 alive.
And of course, Illustrato on the desk said it was going to be Megastars. Can he revive himself? Synergy taking major damage at the hands of Soul.
At the hands of Soul, but Mortal to be precise, as he sprays down one player, but nothing really going to be converted from that.
And they've got to get into the circle because Phase 5 shifted up once again. And I said Megastars should have actually rotated down across the bridge. They were wise to actually stay where they are because they're pretty much on their own.
Oh, Mortal can see Major Alpha. Doesn't finish the job though. Synergy still have 4 players.
Synergy, they're trying to hold on to their top 5 position, but so are Soul and Mayhem are being targeted.
It's a no man's land out there in the blue zone as Mayhem lose yet another player. It's all down to 1 actually for Mayhem, and the blue zone might actually finish him off if he isn't cautious, but Regaltos, he's just leaving his player alone. He's going to die to the zone.
He has to, because that's so much damage on the blue zone in Phase 5, and there's the last remaining member, Nepali Honi, right beside him going across the river.
Oh my goodness, this is like a gold rush as they all try charging into Painan.
Nepali Honi have been taken down. They go down in 11th place. Fair play to Regaltos, getting that confirmed, getting that point for his team as 3 teams occupy Painan.
And that's it. Mortal is the lone survivor now for Soul with 8 teams remaining. Entity lose a player as well. Elementrix go out to the play zone, so that's 9th for Elementrix. Mayhem out in 8th. Now we're just down to 7 teams and 21 players, maybe 3 each, but actually it's 4-4-4, all for IND, 0 Degree and Megastars.
I know these shifts have been harsh on these teams, but not to put a dampener, although Synergy dampening 0 degrees.
They are. Schreider trying his hardest to send them back packing as it's going to be Serve E to get more kills here. Ooh, Iconic though, just playing this one cool, calm and collected, taking out yet another player from Godlike. And actually, Brawlers on 2 players remaining, and Synergy taking out 2 players from 0 Degree, who now only have 1 player left.
Servi popping off with the M762. Great play by himself. as he's going to just try and heal himself up. He has to push into the circles because it's gone away from Pynan. IND have to exit from the compound, and as soon as they exit, it's going uphill.
Mortal has a very difficult situation to overcome because the zone has gone so far away from him.
He's going to hear the footsteps. He's going to be aware, but he's fighting against the blue zone. He's fighting against time, and he's fighting against pressure.
IND as well, maybe hearing Mortal. He's going to be walking into Slayer. The zone as well is still coming in. He's going to spot the players out, maybe just try and finish off a kill here as they're going to be spotted out. The hip fire coming through. Runs out of bullet though, going to switch to the next M4 on the hit spray. He wins it. Daljitski is down. He wants the points for his team. He's going to get it at least, but I don't think he's going to survive the zone here. Imperium goes for the first aid kit before 3, 2, 1, and he will survive momentarily, but he has more kits to use. This is so close quarters.
Okay, that's actually not a bad idea for Mortal, but you can afford to get the hell out of there. We do lose Godlike. IND left standing. We're down to 4 teams. Mortal trying to heal himself up. Megastars all the while. They're getting called out by IND.
IND with one more final boss here. Let's see what it can do. Brawlers are out the picture as well. Stalker on as well. It's only between final boss here from Megastars and Team IND. A 3 versus 4 as Daljitski is down for IND.
And now final boss is living up to his namesake, pushing out the members of IND. Just Slayer left standing as they hold on to the near edge of this circle. There's just 2 teams left standing. The revives come out. It's still a 3v3. Will the grenades pop up for either of these teams?
They may decide to play this one slow as there's a few seconds left before the zone comes in. However, both teams are situated inside. It's a 4 versus 3 in favor of Megastars.
And this is so much more important for Team IND to get this chicken dinner because they've got 0 kills. They've kept so quiet in this game. They've done, I wouldn't say they've done nothing, but from a kill point of view, they've done nothing, so they need all of these points.
Yeah, if they finish off Megastars, it's an extra additional 4 plus the 20 for winning.
Indeed. As now it's a 4v3, Megastars just space themselves out. I would like to see Vex and Kize rotate down on the edge because they'll be able to flank Trance on that low ground because IND, they're a man down. Therefore, they are going to be aware that they can't position themselves too heavily apart from each other.
IND can just sit tight though. The zone has just located directly on top of them.
That's so true, but still, Megastars have that man advantage. Use your experience. Spread yourself out. I like this smoke grenade. I believe that is going out by Vex, which will give him a bit of cover, but it's also going to communicate to IND that there's somebody around there, which you don't really want to do when you have the man advantage, Alex.
Seems like this final few seconds has now become more competitive as the zone is in favor of IND, but the manpower is in favor of Megastars as Vexi is creeping up very, very slowly. The zone is now starting to restrict. It's coming in. Trance has to be extremely acute with his senses because he's about to be shot at and potentially about to be spotted unless Vexi doesn't anticipate the placing here from Trance. Both coming so close, about to get over the peripheral edge here of the hill, and that's 1 now for IND. We're into a 3 versus 3. It seems like no one can actually trade the frag onto Trance because of the angle that he's in, and Avi as well is taking so much damage here to the play zone. Why is he not coming in? As Kratos over the top spots at the remaining 2 players from Megastars. They now know where they lie. The zone still coming in, forcing the hand here from Megastars as another player goes down. Avi is out of the picture. Kratos going to be finishing this one off here as well as Slayer comes over the top. It's all really down to final boss. And in a 1 versus 3, gets 1, goes for more. Can't quite do it. Team IND take it on Sandhawk.
Oh my God, Megastars, why did you just fall apart in the end? Credit where credit is due to IND, but Megastars, they just put themselves into this passive end game play when they know that they're